Hey guys, welcome to Business Break, and take just a quick second to take a little break and talk about our business. This topic's me. I'm calling this video "Wandering the Wilderness," and this idea hit me yesterday when I was walking all over my house looking for my keys. Now here's the thing. I'm sure some of you relate. I used to have a really bad problem of I could never find my keys. Back in the day, I had like two spots I'd put them in, right? Like you can see in this picture, set your keys in one spot by the door, you're always good to go. Well, then we moved, and the first like few months of this new house, I had too many spots. There's a spot in the living room by the door, there's a spot in my office, there's a spot in the bedroom, there's a spot in the just too many spots. And I would just walk around. I haven't done that in a long time because I've gotten it down. I've gotten back into the routine of just having a spot to put stuff in. Yesterday I just could not for the life of me find them. Turns out they're right where I thought they were, but they were covered by a receipt. Oops. Anyways, so that's going to be the basis for our topic today. So looking at our business, you're thinking of like, what am I doing? So do you make the same mistakes or waste time on the same things over and over? Just like it's a complete waste of time and mental energy to spend 5 minutes walking around your house looking for your keys every time you want to go somewhere. Inefficient, just a huge waste of all kinds of stuff. And then half the time you get in the car and you're frustrated because it took you so long to find your keys. Versus if you just walk, grab your keys from where they need to go. How does that relate to business? Well, lots of things. I'll give one quick example. When I first got my business going and signed up a few clients, there's tons of logins. Like I had my website and my client's website. I had like my social media stuff. Then I taken on their social stuff for marketing. There was just so many profiles, and there was shared stuff, and there was this and that, and it was ridiculous. And so, I'd already had pretty much most of my stuff locked down, just out of memory, just and using Chrome, hitting, save password, and just lazy habits. It was working. Well, then I took on all of his stuff, and it was crazy. Like he'd emailed me all the stuff, and not even like one master email. It was like, here's this, oh, here's this and this. So I had like 3 or 4 emails with their stuff, and then a few weeks later, there was more stuff, and then he texted me some stuff, and it got insane. So after like a few months of like every time I would have to look up, every time I wanted to log into something or something expired and I had to re-log in, I'd have to either like dig through my emails. And then he sent all that to an old email account, so it's not even my most current email. It's like the email I don't really use very often. I just like throw in, if I'm signing up for something and I don't want to get spammed, so I had to dig through that, search, what was it called, what was it, other things. There was on my phone. He'd text me and I have to scroll through and be like, oh my goodness, it's been forever, scrolling through. And I think, why am I doing this? Why don't I just like create a master list, do this one time? I was like, I'll do it next time. When I'm right now I'm busy. So finally I said, enough is enough. And I was in the middle of it and I was like, well, I'll do it next. No, I need to do it right now. So I took 10 minutes. I went through and I looked up all that information. And I created a master list in Google Docs. And so now, I use Chrome for all my stuff, but I have Opera that I'll sometimes use occasionally, like if I want to test stuff on my website or anything really that I'm already logged into, and I want to see, they give you like that preview, but I want to like really see what it looks like if I'm not logged in. I'll open up Opera. Well, so the thing is, one click, I click to open up Opera, and as well as some other stuff, but that Google Doc automatically opens. So anytime I'm like, what's the password to this? All I have to do is click to launch Opera, and bam, that Google Docs or that document from Google Docs automatically opens and have all those passwords. Saves me tons of time, tons of headache, and I'm no longer putting tasks off. I'm not looking at my list and going, I need to do this. I need to do it for like the last 3 days. I don't want to spend the time to go look up the passwords to log in. I used to do that. It was ridiculous. Why in the world would I be doing that? It's so inefficient and just the mental anguish. So I created that document. Basically, it was like my 2.0. It made like a master key. So no matter what I need to log in, and stuff gets updated. So as I get new things, I throw them on there and I list it. This goes to this, and it just has, username, password, and of course I don't have like my own personal Facebook on there. I know my personal, those things I've had since years. 2009 was when I signed up for most of that stuff. It's all memorized, but this is all for like client stuff that I'm going to need access to that I'm probably not going to memorize, at least not for a long time. And having that master key, much more efficient. What can you do to solve problems you have over and over? So that was one example. It could be many things. It could be something with your website to where there's some sort of inefficiency. Adding extra time to all the tasks because not taking that hour or two to go and just fix this thing and then streamline everything from here on out. So, what are some things you can do to solve that? Okay, so first off, you could hire a VA. Maybe there's something that you're doing over and over, and you're like, this isn't worth my time. Let me just hire a VA, and they can take care of this for me. So maybe it's when I get in, customer service emails and I get, whatever it may be. Maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe you can create some like pre-done messages in Google to where when something comes in with that, you can either just send it right away without having to think about it, or even set it up to where when it comes in with a certain subject line, you have it that says, to reach customer support with this issue, put in this subject line, and then Google automatically knows to send this reply message to it. Little things like that to save yourself some time and not just be wandering through the wilderness doing the same things that are bogging you down. Another thing, I got talked about making that master list. Some sort of work you have to do. Just sit down and do it. Don't spend an extra 10% on each task, each project, because you haven't taken the time. And that was my mindset. I was like, I'm in the middle of this. I have to get this thing written. I have to get this thing done, whatever it was. I don't have time. Yeah, I just need this password really quick. I know it's inefficient that it's taking me 5 minutes to find the password instead of taking me 30 seconds. But I don't have time. I got to hurry and finish this. I've got an hour. And then when I finally took that time, that was 5 minutes on each project. If this happened a couple times, a week, we're talking about by the end of the week, I easily had a half hour a week I was wasting on looking up these stupid passwords and login information because I was too lazy to create the list. And again, whatever it is, update your site, create the list, whatever that is that's adding that extra time to your daily tasks. You don't think you have the time to do it, just go do it and get it done with. Well, yeah, just fix it. Like in the example of the WordPress problem, or who knows, whatever it is. Maybe you had hired a VA, didn't work out because of some issues. You haven't got it back around to it because you need to create a training document, or you need to create a process, or whatever the situation is. If you're listening to this, you know what I'm talking about. Just fix it. Put some time on your calendar. Put half a day. Put a full day. Put 2 hours. Whatever it is to go through and fix those inefficiencies in your business and even in your life that are causing you to feel like you're wandering around the wilderness. Just like I felt like an idiot. I'm walking circles around my house, checking this spot, nope, checking this spot, nope. And after the third or fourth loop, I was like, why am I here again? Like, didn't I solve this? Didn't I decide to put my keys in one spot so I didn't ever have to do this again? Do the same thing in your business. Don't do the proverbial version of walking around your house for 10 minutes looking for keys just so you can run to the store and grab some milk. All right, I hope you guys got something out of this. Take some time today to think about those things in your business that you can streamline, do once, not have to worry about again, that you're really wasting a lot of time on. And to see more business breaks and all the other stuff that I've got out there, go ahead and check out my website, nateideas.com. And I'm going to be having more of these coming out and more great stuff for you guys about business and how to grow your business and streamline your business. A lot of how-to tutorials and ideas coming up. And yeah, so check it out, see what I got there, and you guys have a great day. All right, I hope you guys got something out of this. Take some time today to think about those things in your business that you can streamline, do once, not have to worry about again, that you're really wasting a lot of time on. And to see more business breaks and all the other stuff that I've got out there, go ahead and check out my website, nateideas.com. And I've got, again, I'm going to be having more of these coming out and more great stuff for you guys about business and how to grow your business and streamline your business. A lot of how-to tutorials and ideas coming up. And yeah, so check it out, see what I got there, and you guys have a great day.